Hey guys, my name is Ajit and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today in this video we will start with data cleaning using Regex in Pandas Data Frame. So if you want to understand what is Regex and all about Regex, then we can go to my playlist and can view the regular expression written in my previous video. So to give a brief introduction about regex is whenever we have some pattern in our data, so if we need to extract that pattern, we use regular expression. And today we will see the use of regular expression in Pandas data frame. So let's get started. So this is the data frame. This is the library, and I have included a data set called log.csv. So we have a video that gives information about all the HTML. So I want to extract all my video information that ends with .html. Okay, so how can I do that is through regular expression. So array.find all. If you're new to what is find all, why I have used this, I have explained all this in detail in my last video. So we have some pattern here. You can see we have .html ending in every line of this data frame. So we can see that if there is anything that ends with .html, so to give an end we use $, data. So I have done this to check whether my regex expression is correct or not. So if I run this, so here we get all the expression that ends with .html. So what I want to do is I want to remove this .html from this table. So how can I do this is through regular expression. So my pattern would be my expression would be log.replace to_replace equals, so this one. Okay, I want to replace this with value equals, I want to replace this with blank, let's say. Okay, comma regex equals true. So why did we use regex here? Because in video in this video column we might have intro.html, or we might have a complete expression without .html. Okay, so video may contains information like video intro.html, or let's say file.html, or maybe we don't have .html, it only contains documents. So we only need those information from here which contains .html, and if we have that .html in this data set, then we want to remove that .html with blank. So that's why we use regular expression to extract certain pattern and to manipulate that pattern to replace that with something else, or to do as per our business requirement. We use regex, regular expression. Okay, so dollar here means we are replacing, dollar here means like end of value. So my end of value is .html, so that's why we have used here dollar. Okay. So let's import this file first. It's logs. Okay. Now you can see the .html tag has been removed. So this is one very simple way of removing the value from the columns using regex. We will see more examples. Let's say I have one data called president. So in president I have president name, its birth date, age of residency, and so on, is death and is age. And so what I need to do now is from president information I want to extract first name, middle name, and last name. So we have first name, middle name, and last name. So I want to extract that using regex expression. And also in born you can see this date contains the bracket a and then ending bracket. I want to remove this bracket, ending bracket, using regex. Also in A's at start of presidency, you can see 57 years, 67 days, and then we have date. I want to remove this. I want to make a new column that contains year of presidency, days of presidency, and the time period of presidency. So we will do all these using regex. Okay. So let's say so this one is what I do is I only take examples first, and then I write regex, and then I replace that example with actual data frame. Okay, so we have re dot find all. So we know like slash w, it accepts any character, but it should not be space and all. So if you can see, it's easy. It's been break down based on first name, last name, first name, middle name, and last name. So the first name we can easily extract from here. Okay. So to extract last name, what we do is here. If we do here minus, what happens is it gives nothing. Okay. So if we keep this in bracket and do plus here, it gives me back all my information, right? So if we don't do anything, if we give in bracket, it gives me each character that is there in this word. Okay, so if I do plus, it ignores space. So what I need is I need the last character, last word. So I give here $sign. So this gives me my last name. Okay. Now the main challenge is in middle name. Okay. So for middle name, what we do is find all. So here also we have some pattern. So initially we do slash w plus comma r. So this gives me everything that is alphanumeric, and if there is any space in between, it breaks that. Okay. So I'm writing this pattern now to extract middle name. So any character is a slash w. Then if I do slash s, means I'm looking for space. So I have entered the space, and then if I give one bracket here, another bracket here, that means I'm grouping this information, and again I'm doing slash w plus. What happens is this bracket groups the information. So I have grouped this into one, and this another. Okay, and then I have then it is followed by dot. Okay, so we have dot here. So let's give dot, and then again I have slash s space, and then again slash w plus. So what happens is it keeps all the value, all the information broken down by comma. So here what we can do is if we do question mark and semicolon, it means match and replace. This question mark semicolon means question mark semicolon means match and replace. Okay. So if I do this, this matches and it replaces, right? So again, if I give this at last, then it matches and replaces. Okay, so I have this pattern here. This is my middle name. But what happens if you look at this data set? We also have a middle name which does not have dot. For example, if you see here, so Martin Van Buren. So here Van is the middle name, and we don't have a pattern that is dot. Okay, so we need to look at our middle name that has dot, as well as we don't have dot in the data set. For that, what we can do is we can use question mark. Okay, question mark means one or more. Whether there is dot, accept that. If not, also accept that. Okay, so if I run this again, so here it accepts dot and with without dot both. So If I give with dot, it accepts that, and without dot also it accepts that, right? Because the question mark, what it means is accept one character, except 0 or 1 character, 0 or 1 character, which means like if there is dot, accept that as well. If there is not, then that is also fine. Okay, so we have pattern. We have written the pattern for our first name, middle name, and last name. Now let's apply this pattern to our data frame. Okay, so for that, let's create a new volume which is called first name. Okay, first name equals to df of the column name is president, president dot str dot extract. Okay, and then we give the pattern. So this first pattern is for our first name. Okay, if we give we need to give bracket because we only need the first one, and then for middle name, this is our pattern. Okay, and for last name, this is our pattern. So one thing to note is this is not only the answer for this question. We can use another pattern, or we can come up with some other pattern and can split the information based on first name, last name, and DOV. So this is not the accurate answer. Okay, so let's redone this maybe. Okay, now let's check df. So we can see first name and last name has been splitted here. Let's check for middle name. So for this one, you can see middle name is being splitted. Also dot is being added here. So this is working fine. Okay. So question mark means accept it. Dot if there is dot, then accept. Otherwise ignore. That's why we kept here question mark. And question mark column means match and replace. Match and replace. Match and replace. Okay, now what we will be doing is we will be removing this sign from a open and close a from board. Okay, so let's say we have this date, and this equals to this one. Okay, now ali dot find all. So what is my pattern here? Slash d, no, slash d. It starts with slash w. Okay, 1 2 3 comma r. Then we have space slash s. Okay, then we again have decimal slash d 1 comma 2, and again we have comma, and again we have space, and again we have decimal slash d, which is from 1 to 4. Let's start 45. let's check here, comma, and again slash s for space, and then we have again slash d, which is decimal from 1 to 1. Okay, so this is the pattern that we do. Slash w here means any alphanumeric or numeric character. So we have up to 3, so that's why it's 1 to 3. Then we have a space, that's why slash s. Then again we have a decimal, that is slash t, which is up to digit of 1 to 2. And then we have comma, and again we have space, and again we have decimal of 1 to 4. So we will apply this pattern in our this column. Track dot str dot strat. Okay. This is one pattern. If this has my column name, let's revamp this start. Let's get this. Okay. Yeah, so I need to group that information. So you can see here all A has been gone, open and close bracket, A has been gone. Okay, now our another task is to split this information in 3 columns. The 57 would be my year, one column, 62 would be another column, and the third column would be the state. Okay, so again my R is equals to this one, and the first one is my RE dot find, or the first one is simple. The simple is slash t 1 comma 2 comma r. Okay, and then followed by space. Okay, so one bracket and then close by followed by space. Okay, so if there is something like, if there is space, then skip that, match and skip. Okay, but we only need the first one. Okay, and then we have, if we have followed by this one, and then if we have slash w plus, that means also if we have years, then skip this as well. And then we have comma. Okay, then skip this as well. So now we only have 57. So what I did is slash d 1 comma 2 means I have taken this one. Then I have space, which is slash s. Again, then I have slash w means alphanumeric character. Then again followed by space. But I don't need these all information. So that's why I did question mark and semicolon, so that I can skip that information. Okay, likewise, again what I need, I have taken till here, comma, and again if I do slash s means space, and then again I have slash d up to, that is digit up to 1 comma 2. Okay, so I have 67 and I need to skip the first one, second one, third one, fourth one. Also I need to skip this space. Now we only have the last one, right? So this is the 67, days. I have extracted these as well. And now the third one is to extract this much information. Okay, till here we have 67. Now we need to extract days, which is /w followed by 1 2 3 4. Okay, /w plus don't do this, then 67. Okay, now if we do /w plus 67. Oh, we have space there, /s also need to include that space, then /w. So we have space, and then because here we have space, and then we have days and APR, because /w accepts both character as well as character of another character. So we need to restrict this to 1 2 3 4 so that we can extract days. Okay, to give here this as a bracket. One, two, three. Okay, let me check this. Oh, we don't need to start with 1. Simply we can give it to 4. Okay. Let's skip this first. Okay, now let's give here 4. We don't need to give plus sign. Okay, so we have days, and then if we do /w plus, we don't need plus, we need dot asterisk. Okay, now let's skip this information and also skip this one. This is the pattern that we need. So what I did here, once again I would reiterate, is /d1, 2. This will take this 57, and we are skipping that to question mark dot, and again we have a space, /s for space, and then /w for years, followed by comma, followed by, again we have this followed by /s space, and then again it is followed by 67, this is decimal, 1, 2, and then followed by space, and then again it is followed by /w, which means this days. So 4 means I have taken only days and I have skipped that, and this is my remaining part, which is /w dot asterisk. Okay, hope this makes sense. So I have written the regular expression to extract all my information. So let's give here. So if I do df now, the first one is year of, let's see, then C. Okay, this would come from df bracket str dot extract. This is the first pattern. Okay, the second one is days of presidency. this is my second pattern. Third one is date of residency, and this is my third pattern. Okay, now let's check gf.lf video. Here we don't have this, it is not showing up because we have 125 days and we are limiting our decimal to 2 digit. So let's take it by default 10 digit. So 10 digit. We run this. Okay, duplicate. Here we can see we have a structure 61, which is this, and that is the year of residency, this is the day of residency, and this is the date of residency. So this is how we use the regular expression to extract information from data frame, and to extract all the remaining one would be easy. It would be suppose residency timestamp is similar to the one that we have here, so other would be quite easy. It's the same pattern that we need to apply. So this is how we apply the regular expression. If this is not making sense to you, then I would recommend you to watch my previous video, which is manipulating text using regular expression, and then rewatch this video. So I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.